Mate, this is so exciting that you guys are heading back out on the road again, I've got to say.
Yeah, mate, we're absolutely pumped, man. Like, it's been, by the time we get to play our first gig, it'll have been 14 months between shows. So, we're a live band, mate. That's what we live for. That's what we do. So we're just chomping at the bit to get back at it.
Yeah, so what has the last 12 months meant for you? Because I know for a lot of us, our lives have been thrown into utter chaos, especially those of us that work in the arts sector. So what has that last 12 months been like for you guys?
Yeah, it's been a pretty heavy trip at points. Last year was pretty full on. I run a recording studio, which is my job, and so that took a bit of a hit. That was pretty scary times. I was freaking out for a few. There was a good, it was a few months there where I was really freaking out. But we seem to have come all right through it, so that's all good. We've got some good clientele that have shown back up and kept things going. And yeah, as a band, we just, mate, like everyone, what can you do? You just got to fucking wear it and hold tight and, wait till the sun to start shining again, which it's, I think it's starting to, but, let's hope, hope it continues to.
So, did you spend the year kind of working on new material, or did you kind of bring forward working on the next album? Because I know for a lot of guys, that was really all they could do during that time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that is all you can do, right? It's like, well, we're not going to sit around and do nothing. So, me, Mariano, me, Nano, our guitarist, we just got in the studio and we were just getting together and just like putting down riff ideas and just putting down song ideas and just working on material. And we've got a bunch stacked up in the vault now. Some of it pretty close to being finished, and we'll probably, we'll keep stacking a bit more up throughout this year and putting things together for another full length album. We don't know when that will be. We're not making any big decisions on that yet. But it'll probably be next year sometime. We'll see as things progress when that will be. But that's pretty much it. Just working on new music, writing music, sort of. What else can you do?
Yeah. So you've just teased us a little bit with Battle Ready. Tell us a little bit about Battle Ready as a track.
Yeah, so we're just sort of, I think as a band, we're trying to, the last album was, there's a lot of groove in there for sure. There's a few bits of extremity and all that kind of stuff, and we felt we wanted to bring a little bit more of the party vibe back to what we do. Although we'll still always be blasting out a bit of grind and hints of those sorts of things here and there. And I think that's sort of, this track, mate, it's just a fun song, really. It's like, it's a song for us that makes us want to party and want to have, just jump around and all that kind of stuff. And then sort of lyrically, it's kind of about the last year. It's about, like, battle ready, like, fuck, throw at us whatever you want, man. We're ready to go, like, we're not going to stop. We're not going to, some cheesy ideas and stuff there, but themes there, but tried and true as well. And that's kind of what it's about. And then it goes off in a bit of a tangent in the middle of the verse, and we haven't fully released it yet, but when that comes out, there's some pretty funny lyrics in there. So there's moments of seriousness, and then there's moments of just absurdity.
Yeah. So also the track title, it matches what you guys are getting ready to do. Like, you're getting ready to go back out there and battle on stage, technically. So does that kind of come into 100%. It as well?
Yeah, man, 100%. That's, we froth. Like, we absolutely get so excited for playing live and engaging with the crowd and doing all that sort of stuff, touring, catching up. We've got like a lot of really good mates around the country that we've, built friendships up and just, have good mates that we get to catch up with when we do this stuff. And mate, we're hoping that, we can have a crowd that's not sitting in chairs by the time this tour comes around, and we can get out there and just carve it up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Just let loose, man, because there's a lot of energy inside of us ready to explode.
How do the nerves feel like planning a tour at the moment, like getting serious for a minute? Because I know a mate of mine's running a pop culture convention in Melbourne next month, and they've already been told they've got to push it back by 2 weeks just in order for the government to sit down and have a look at their plans. Does it kind of make you a little bit nervous as well as that as excitement?
Yeah, I mean, there's definite nerves in there for that stuff because, which is why we've sort of, booked the tour the way we have. We'd love to have gone to Adelaide and West Oz and do things like that, and do a bigger tour, do more than 8 shows, we usually try and push ourselves pretty hard with touring. But we sort of felt like, okay, cool, well, we've got 4 interstate shows, we've got 4 shows within New South Wales. If something goes wrong, I mean, 8 shows, like, it's still a lot of work to book 8 shows and organise 20-something bands to play with and, all the stuff that goes in, that's involved with doing that process. But, yeah, I mean, we just got to freaking hope that it all goes off all right. And we've made sure that we've planned the tour for things that we can drive, essentially. So we're not booking flights. When we go down to Victoria, we'll drive down there.
Yeah.
When we go up to Queensland, we'll drive that weekend. And if something goes wrong and the border gets closed, well, we didn't just lose, $700, $800,000 worth of flights and car hire fees and things like that. That's the scary part. That's what makes it really hard to, like, we wouldn't be doing anything at the moment where we've got to, book flights and hire cars and all that kind of stuff. Because if you spend the money on it, you can spend a couple of $1,000s on booking flights and all that kind of stuff. It disappears pretty quickly.
Oh yeah,
hotels and all the rest of it. And then all of a sudden, a week out, you could be chopped off, and then you can't do it because something happened. Because
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I know too well. I'm waiting on a $900 check at the moment for a holiday to Byron Bay that got cancelled. So, yeah, it just happens so quickly these days. But
yeah, and I think at the moment it's just a matter of being smart with, like, it's not like we can't plan things. We just got to be smart with how we plan it, and just when you plan it, just be ready that you might not actually be able to do it, and if you can't, then we'll fuck. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We tried at least, So.
Exactly, yeah. And how do you guys get yourself battle ready now? Like, we're hearing a lot about sports guys having to get back into intense training. Are you guys rehearsing a lot more, like, heading into this tour because you have had that 14-month layoff?
Yeah, we've got a pretty full-on regime. So we get together at about 4:30 every morning, and we do a 10K jog. Nano's got his guitar, Kieran's got his sticks, he carries a little, like, snare drum with him, and I just run through the street screaming as loud as I can. We do probably about 10Ks of that, and then we do a bit of jazzercise, a bit of jazz aerobics. Funnily enough, jazz aerobics works really well for preparing for a metal show because jazz is a technical style of music, and the aerobics is quite full on.
Exactly.
No, we're just jamming heaps, man. We're just getting ready, bro. We're just doing what we do, which is we play every week together anyway, and we're just pumped. Just jamming heaps, and getting the set tight and all that kind of stuff, and just getting ready to kick it up. Yeah.
So people can
take a few new songs on the road too. So people that come to the shows are probably going to hear a couple of snippets off the possible one-day album. There'll be a couple of newbies in there, so we'll try a few things out.
Awesome. Well, people can grab tickets at the moment from your website, but is there any other way they can help you guys out at the moment? Like, does buying merchandise or whatever, does that give you guys a little bit of a boost to help recover from the last 12 months?
Yeah, all that sort of stuff helps. If you can buy merch for any band, not just us. Like, if you've got a band you love and want to support, going to the show, buying a ticket to their show, grabbing one of their t-shirts or a CD or whatever, all that stuff. I mean, that's what merchandise is. What makes the world go around for independent bands. For all bands, really. Like, they don't make money from we spend tons of money putting all our video clips and music and all that sort of stuff together. But you don't really make money selling music. It's pretty hard to do that. So, except when you sell a couple of vinyls or something like that. But yeah, all that stuff helps, us and any band you love, man.
Definitely.
There and support them if you can.
Well, mate, we cannot wait to see you back out on the road, and we cannot wait to hear the new tracks. But to finish off, what would you like to say to our listeners out there before they jump online and book tickets to your shows?
Well, if you're going to do that, first of all, thank you. We can't wait to see you. It's going to be rad. And just get ready to party because fuck, it's going to be on.
All right, mate. Well, I'll let you get back to work, but thank you so much for chatting to us today, and we cannot wait to see you guys hit the stages here in Melbourne in May.
Mate, thanks heaps for the support. Thanks for having us on, giving us some space to talk about the tour and talk about what we're doing, and we appreciate it all. Thank you.
No problem at all, mate. Anytime you need anything, just let me know.
Legend. Thanks, mate.
All right, mate. Talk soon. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.